Welcome back for another video, and today what we're going to be doing is another hunt recap. It seemed like you guys really liked the last one, so I've got a hunt here that I posted. I don't remember when I posted it actually. I posted it during the off season, but this was such a cool hunt. I want to recap it with you guys because there's some stuff in here that I want to just kind of share and kind of like give a little bit of a commentary to as we're going through the hunt. If you guys haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because with hunting season coming up, I'm going to be posting a lot of videos, and then with that notification bell on, you guys will be able to get a notification whenever I post, and you'll never miss a hunting video this fall. And also, while you're down there, be sure to leave me a big old thumbs up. It means a lot when you guys do that. Let's see if we can get this video up to 1,500 likes. So go ahead and hit that like button for me, it means a lot. So this video that we're gonna be recapping today is from back in November when my buddy Blake came down to hunt with me. This was the second day of our hunts together, and so the day before, no ice, it was a great day of hunting. We killed a lot of ducks and there was a lot of snow. And so what we did was we went to go set up. There was ice on the marsh, and it just happened to turn out where we cut a hole, and it turned out to be an excellent rock star hunt. So let's go ahead, dive on in here and take a look at this video.
Oh, it's
early. Got a little toilet paper down on my beard from when I blew my nose.
And we're getting everything loaded up in the truck and ready to go. I had to give me a little cup of coffee here.
3:22 in the morning. That, whew, not ready for that one yet. It'll be, come September I'll be ready though. I'll be ready.
It's cold outside. It's like 14 degrees right now, and it's, what is it, November 10th? Yeah, today's November 10th because Southeast Zone opens up. Blake is outside right now, and us two are going to go hunt a marsh. The plan is to hunt with the wind at our back. We're going to have some layout blinds. We're going to have about 3 dozen decoys.
That was a good decision. Really good decision.
Drake Lucky Duck working, and all I had to do is just bypass everything in it and just run the motor straight to the battery.
So I posted a video a little while back where I was hunting and then the mojo fell in, so that's what I was referring to. The mojo went, or the Lucky Duck went completely underwater and it died. The motor was fine, but the computer board was dead.
Breaking ice? I'm really not sure what to expect today with all this cold. Either we're gonna be out there busting ice, making a hole, and just freezing the whole time, and we don't see any birds. Or there's going to be ice, we bust it, and then there's a bunch of birds. Or there's no ice, and there's a lot of birds. Or there's no ice, and there's no birds.
Wow, it could have gone any way.
A lot of different ways today.
Wow, that's like every outcome.
Get a lot of mallards to just right there. That'd be perfect. I'd love it. But we're going to get everything loaded up here and get on down the road and hit the public land.
Oh, we got the wagon out again.
So the wagon was a great idea in concept, but for this day, it was not. It was fine going in, no problem at all. But because we had snow and then the day before it all melted, overnight everything froze up. But after this hunt, everything thawed out and we were dragging that thing through the mud. There was so much mud on the wheels that the wagon wheels wouldn't even move. So we were pretty much dragging it. It was miserable.
A cold one. We got to take a really long walk today, but the wagon's gonna make it easy. We did it yesterday without the wagon because I was thinking like with the snow and the mud and everything, it wouldn't work. But on the walk out, I was like, this would totally work. So we're doing that today, and hopefully the ground's frozen, so it's gonna glide over top real easy.
Oof.
We're dealing with a little bit of ice today.
I can't wait to bust ice again.
But a little technique tip for you guys.
I miss it. I miss it a lot. I'm so ready for it.
That's
That's true. If you do like pump your hips while your hips are underwater, that does break up the ice pretty well.
Slushy, like it's not fully ice. But if it's like full ice, you gotta cut a hole, like a whole perimeter, and just push that sheet underneath the ice around you, and then you got a nice open hole without anything in it. But there is no way for us to do that today. The ice isn't really fully formed yet. It's kind of like, I don't know, snow cone in a baseball game. That's what I would compare it to. So I think we'll be pretty good if the birds decide to show up, because I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure this is probably the only open water in this marsh.
It actually wasn't the only open water. I found that out when the sun came up. There was some other open holes. But the blinds, they worked great. Put those layout blinds on the dike there, hidden, great. Blake with the follow-up.
Daddy.
Blake in that old 870, he's got to get a new shotgun. That thing's got problems. Still kills ducks with it though. More power to him. So yeah, you can see up there, kind of up in the right, there is some open water over there. But it looks great. What we did, we actually, I don't know if we did it at this point in the video, but later on in the hunt, we did kind of bust the ice all the way out to that open hole out there. And that had the wind was right at our back, so the wind was kind of pushing the ice out of the way from the hole. So that worked out really well.
Kill him.
Miss. A little far to the right there, Josh. Okay, so that was a little bit of an epic fail. I was thinking Blake would take the bottom ducks, but he didn't. And I was going for the top ones, but we had that one land in the hole and this other one right here in the front. I figured Blake would go for those two down low, and he didn't. And, oh, Blake, that was a gimme.
I should have aimed at the low ones. I was aiming at the high ones.
Isn't that the worst when you think you hit a duck and it just keeps going? Or like you for sure you know that they hit the duck and they just keep going. Yeah, that was pretty good though. Those ducks just came right on in. That was textbook. We couldn't shoot. We killed no ducks there. So
too worried about freaking water swatting.
No, I was thinking you were gonna nail those ones. And I had this one right here. Dang it.
Okay.
what do we got going on here? Oh, boom.
Ring neck.
Okay, that's probably textbook, like, funny. That's probably one of the funniest things that happened over the season. Just in, like, blind comedy. I mean, seeing a duck just stick right in the ice like that, that's pretty funny.
But I could hit a ring neck.
So, at this point, we had a ring neck and a gadwall. But I think I just saw him kind of scooting across, and he just happened to come back through like that. That was pretty fun. That was a good shot.
Good morning it has been so far. Oh, we suck at duck hunting. We've missed so many shots that should have just been gimmies. Shoot them, go pick them up. You know, we should be up to probably 6 ducks at this point. I have been bad about shooting right today, so don't roast me in the comments. I know, chill. But we made
some people in the comments can be pretty mean when it comes to stuff like that. It's like, it's an honest mistake. I get it. I called myself out on it, but some people just, they think I don't notice those kinds of things, and when you go through the video you do. And I mean, having that kind of film to go back on and see that, you're like, okay, I'm recognizing that I'm doing this, and I'm going to be proactive about it next time to avoid doing that.
So far the ducks have been doing exactly what we want them to do. A lot of them have been flying high and just going.
Yeah, so that morning with everything being so cold, I think a lot of the ducks got up off the roost and went to go feed in a cornfield. And like I'm saying right here, is we were sitting in a great spot for where they would come back and they'd come dump right on in, which that's kind of what I think happened here today. Not every day is like this on public land.
Just a basic horseshoe, decoy spread, spinner, hole in the ice.
Okay, there's me being an idiot, keeping the camera off, but trying to save like battery space and SD card space.
I
and
had time to get the GoPro going.
Missing the GoPro, or missing the shots on the GoPro. We barely got it, but
no,
that duck just came right on in, just like the other ones. Dude, it was just a single though.
Both knocked him. Look at the hole from my duck. The hole from the duck I shot. We didn't want him getting away. No, we don't normally tag team ducks like that, but today we're tag teaming that thing.
Yeah, so Blake and I, we do a really good job of like alternating on singles and stuff like that. So normally that doesn't happen, but that's when you're shooting like we were that day. See, I'm saying the same thing here in this video.
We had to do it. I think this is just the start. This is the start. They're coming.
What do you think of that one, Blake?
That's a beaut.
Gosh, I miss mallards so much. Too bad I have to wait until like November to actually get into some mallards. It's going to be September teal season. Then October is going to be a bunch of early migrators. Early November is going to be early migrators, maybe a couple of mallards. And normally we don't shoot mallards until the end of November. Woo, there we go.
Nice.
There you go, Blake. 2 down.
I barely
Gaddy's
made that one.
read the
This
book.
thing got in my way.
We had a group of gaddies come in. Got this one. It's a drake.
What do you guys think about gadwalls? Leave it in the comments. Do you guys shoot a lot of them or no? I know a lot of people like gadwalls and think they're like good looking ducks, and other people don't think so, but I'm pretty indifferent. I could do a stud gadwall. I think they look pretty good, but not as good as a greenhead. Ooh, 2 hooded mergansers. Just there. What are the odds that both of us pull up and we shoot 2 different ducks?
How you do it?
Like, granted, there's like it's probably like a 30% chance, but still,
Well, we had
I thought it was cool that we did that.
Smoked both of them, 1 shell apiece. That's how we should be shooting. I think
It's a good looking hoodie, but I shot so many hooded mergansers back in like 2015.
years ago. Honestly, I kind of got sick of seeing it.
I got tired of seeing hooded mergansers because that's basically what we ended up only shooting most of the time. And you'd think it was a teal. Nope, it's a hoodie. And you gotta let it go because you can only shoot 2 hooded mergansers. So they kind of got to be a little bit annoying because they are around in such abundance. And there was that pintail that just kind of came real low all the way across the marsh. We were watching it. There you go.
Nice looking there on the bud. He ain't quite done.
Pintail hen. You hen killer.
Flies, it dies.
There you go, Blake. Boom. And there was another instance I had the camera off right there.
Canvasback?
I should have gone with my gut feeling. I thought it was a canvasback when I saw it flying, and like I knew it was. But then I saw that head bounce, and I was like, nah, it's a redhead. But nope, canvasback. But a canvasback is not very common for me to see, especially in marshes like this.
Dude, he just dropped in out of nowhere. Never seen a canvasback in real life. That's my second canvasback.
Yeah, and if you guys want to see, I think the day after this, Blake and I went on a hunt together, and he shot a canvasback, a bull can, and he got it mounted, and it looks really good. It's on my Instagram if you guys want to check it out.
1 shot, 1 kill. King of ducks right there. So they say.
Domed him.
I'm never like super excited to shoot a bird like this because like, yeah, pintails are cool, mallards are awesome and everything, but a canvasback? I don't see very many of those like ever. So, heck yeah.
I think, yeah, this was the group that I like highballed at because they were over by those trees on the right, flying away from us, and I just hit them with a big highball, and they just turned on a dime, and then they started working us, which was pretty cool. Normally it doesn't work out like that, but on this hunt, for some reason, I 2 highballs and boom, they turned. That's a nice little cloud of mallards there. The tough part was knowing when to shoot. I probably could have let him go down a little farther, but that's just kind of how it went there.
That was awesome.
I didn't want to let him get out.
Just did it right. Big group. I saw him way off in the distance. I was like, I'm gonna just try it. I just highball at him, highball, and then you just all of a sudden you just see the group go and turn right towards us. There's a lot of people out there that say highballing is stupid, don't do it, but there is a time and place, and when you figure out the time and place to highball, it can be very useful. And that is
The right time and place to highball is every time.
Example. I think we had a little bit of collateral damage there too, because Blake shot this mallard that was right here, and I shot the one that was over there, and then just some random Susie just comes falling out of the sky. I know I didn't shoot at it. I folded that.
So going through the footage when I was editing this, I did notice that I was the one who had the collateral damage on that.
2 ducks out there.
And I should have just taken my gun out there, but I got halfway out there and the mallard started walking across the ice. We just didn't get to it in time. By the time it got to the grass, and that disappeared. It was gone. But honest mistake, and on my 5 mistakes duck hunters make, you guys commented about not taking your gun to go retrieve a duck, and that's that's exactly what happens. It's all part of it. There's nothing you can do about it. That's how it goes sometimes. Nice. Blake with 2 ducks.
That's the way to end it. Let's call it a wrap on that one. That's a wrap.
Good
for
day.
today's hunt.
That was an awesome hunt, especially considering the conditions.
4, 6, 8.
You can see the mojo or the lucky duck in the back just spinning away because that's the one that's just wired up to the battery, so you can't like flip a switch and turn it off. It's kind of a pain in the butt to take the battery out, and disconnect it and reconnect it. That's a pretty good little mix of ducks there.
And the king himself. Honestly, guys, this hunt
real good mix of ducks.
We sucked. Just putting it out there, we sucked, and you guys can let us know in the comments. But we turned it around, we got our head in the game, and we got some mallards to just play with us. Canvas back. He's kind of tiny. Like the last one I shot, I felt like it was a lot bigger. Like it was more like the size of a mallard. That one's really small for some reason.
All right, so we're gonna cut the video there, and you know, all in all, this was an awesome hunt. I'm so happy Blake came down and I got to put him on ducks because he lives up in Nebraska, doesn't get to do a whole heck of a lot of duck hunting, especially with friends, and so he took me out for his opener. So I had him down here in November, and we just smashed him 3 days straight. It was awesome, and that canvas back to top it off. That was just a cool hunt, a good mix of birds. The birds worked into the hole really well. There was a few mistakes we made, but I mean, what's duck hunting without a few mistakes? And you know, just getting them to finish in that little ice hole. There's a lot of times where it seems like you go cut a hole in the ice and it just never works out. But I think we got lucky. It was just starting to ice up. There was pockets of open water everywhere, so it looked pretty natural. So we had the spinners out. We had like 3 dozen duck decoys. And it worked out really well, and the mallards just dropped right in. And we could have had a little better shooting to start off, but that's how it goes. Yeah, that's hunting. It's not getting. So you got to just practice your shooting, and just when you miss, you miss. Just don't take it hard. Just move on. Shoot the next duck that comes by. So all in all, awesome hunt. I really liked it, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you want to see me do another recap of a hunt, go ahead and leave that in the comments as well. I'll be reading through those and getting some hunts that I've done, and then I'll get those recapped. And you know, if you guys want to see me do a particular hunt, let me know. I'll keep it in mind. We're only down to a few more weeks until hunting season starts, so it's very exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've got some big things coming this fall, and I think it's going to be a really good season for us. We're going to kick it off with dove hunting, then we're going to move into teal hunting, and then we're going to try getting into duck hunting as soon as we possibly can. But it's going to be a long haul this season, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to those 3 o'clock wake-up calls. Maybe not so much, a little bit, but I know I'm going to be getting up to go hunting, so it makes me feel a little bit better. I just know if I start getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning for like 3 or 4 days straight, it does kind of take it out of me a little bit. I know it probably does for you guys as well. But I'm going to quit babbling here. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, I've got a Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. So be sure to follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. But that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys on the next one.